Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
He leaps off the post.
That is good strength.
That is lovely.
A lot of shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Varane attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cleared without hesitation. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Might be dangerous. And the shot! In he goes again.
Lacking in accuracy.
Well, at least he was in the right position and he reacted quickly enough. The manager will like that.
Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. He is just caressing the ball. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pass somewhat off target. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's going across. Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. And here's Hullet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Lovely pass. And the finish! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Canada have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Lahm, good driving run. And it's Hazard. Good ball, good take. And that is well cleared.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. He's found space here. Yamal finding himself in space.
Hazard.
Very much a man of this moment. Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball.
Oh, nice touch.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And they can counter here. And that's gone loose. And that's going right the way across. Yamal. Pullet.
Canada really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's a good ball. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Yamal goes short. Yamal. Very nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful lot.
That could spell trouble, and he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Michael. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus. Chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
France restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, good spread. Lahm spots it and intercepts.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Well, that has not gone well. Pullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, what about a counter-attack? So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Rice. Oh, super ball! Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Hazard. Nicely shaped ball. Bale with the clearance.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hazard tries to pass it through. That's good play. Lahm delivers. Keeper has taken decisive action. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He has found a way through. And that's a dangerous ball. They're a great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Canada
14,
have their second corner now.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 19, Hazard. Le numéro 24, le numéro
Opts
13,
to play it back.
Maicon.
France are looking
Le
to go
numéro
forward
20,
now.
Le numéro 23, le numéro 21, Messi. Le numéro 9.
Canada
Zidane.
perhaps wondering what the
Le
best
numéro
time is
18.
for their next
Attention,
substitution.
changement.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Oh, it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away?
Oh, sweet feet.
Cross from Hakimi. And he's taking no chances there.
Changement.
It's their second corner of the game.
And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Le numéro 16.
France with the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Bullet. France do have a chance to counter here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And he's managed to get rid.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland is herring after that one. Oh, cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there's green grass ahead of him. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Seedorf. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, such a clever touch.
France really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Messi. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
That's a good run down the left. Lovely feet. And this is Ronaldo. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he...
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time, so still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So no winner at full time, we will be going the
Je vous
distance.
rappelle qu'il est strictement interdit de fumer en dehors des zones prévues à cet effet. Merci de votre compréhension. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8, Vieira. Le numéro 16, Lam.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Changement en cours.
Canada did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And here's the chance to counter. Lam. Lovely, now then, he's found a way through. Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cafu. That's tidy. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Romario! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Now it's Bellingham. Gullit gets her. So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So those 15 minutes have flown by. Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Messi proves too strong. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cafu. Vieira. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Great vision. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cafu. This looks promising. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham in acres of space out wide.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Edmilson. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Great big chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
And a trademark. And that is that. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well. Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Canada finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now, what about a counter-attack? And here's Ibrahimovic. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Rodgers. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neatly clipped into space.
Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And their
they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. But that has not gone well. And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. And
Chance! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Canada cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rice. Canada disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Hazard running with intent. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. Edmilson. Rice, very much a man of this moment. And it's Rice. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? And a neat finish.
They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Mateus!
Oh, what?
In he goes again! Goal! France! Into the lead once more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Yamal wins the duel this time. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rice bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this.
It's Ibrahimovic!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. And no, he's seen through all of that. Azar. And once more. And that signals the end of the first period. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So straight into the second half.
Hullet!
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Rice. Edmilson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Canada have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. That's good play. Bullet currently being consciously targeted.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Nicely worked. Well read, nice interception. Canada
Really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half.
The ball has bounced loose now. Just about up to the hour now.
Canada really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Changement pour la
Two
France.
coaches are signalling
Le numéro
changes here,
14,
both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 19, Hazard. À leur place, le numéro 23, le numéro 20, le numéro
Maicon's
21.
cross, towering
Messi.
header!
Attention,
No
changement.
messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Rice caresses it through, and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both
Le
sides.
numéro 9, Sidor. Changement.
Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance, surely! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And they've got rid. Bullet. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Messi. Lovely feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shots.
And the shots! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
France visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Great football, shot and save.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, just skips past his man.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Nicely aimed pass. Nice physical challenge. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lahm. And that's that. Canada have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. France have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good...
And the finish! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition.
Tries a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, nice touch. Looking for the far post.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Very nicely done. And this is Ibrahim Rogers! He's delivered all right! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Azar. Spread it left. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Chips it through. Big chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's very neat.
Such good technique.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Short changes him with that pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He has a look at Yamal! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Real chance! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Canada are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Canada have hit a quick-fire double here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. In towards the back stick.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
And that has
additionnel.
been cleared. That is lovely. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found the way through. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper beats it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Canada are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half. Ferdinand. Leicester cuts it out. Canada do have a chance to counter here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Michael. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it out wide. This might spell danger. Oh, good spread.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rice. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He shifted it to the flank. Rodgers. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Azar. And the shot! That's a decent clearance.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rice. Hullet being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Hazard does well to get it back. Oh, it's a great ball here. This looks promising. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Michael. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So what can they make of this? Hazard. And that has put paid to that. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Bale. He is through here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
changement pour la France. Le numéro 7.
So we have movement on both
Cristiano
benches.
Ronaldo. Le numéro 14. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 19. Hazard. Le numéro 4. Ferdinand.
Threads
Le
one
numéro
in.
24.
And this
Le
is
numéro
Ronaldo.
13. Maicon. À leur place, le numéro
There's some
23.
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no
Le
way
numéro
through.
21. Messi. Le numéro 20.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that
Le numéro
challenge.
9. Sidorf. Le numéro
Now it's
18.
Rice.
Attention, changement.
It's a sweeping cross. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar! Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's a throw-in. Rafael Varane. And Hakimi. And he's managed to get free. Pull it. And it's Messi. Messi. Stood up well to him there. Messi has got himself a free kick. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
France.
I'm Peter
Canada.
Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Yamal with the short one. Out for a throw. Ferdinand can get it clear. Opts for safety. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And a header! Off the post! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Vieira. Rogers. He's a sharp little ball here. That has been cut short. Oh, this looks sharp. Gullit. Yamal. And it's Ed Nielsen. Bale. Bale's cross. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. And he's in on goal. Forced to go back. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. Canada yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there. Showing good feet. Hazard. Lovely feet. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Getting up there! Goal! France! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Gullit is onto it in a flash. Mateus gets across to intercept that. Vieira. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nicely weighted ball. Gullit looking to receive it in space. Lahm. Cross to the back post.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Edmilson. That's going wide left. Now it's Rice. Mateus looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is a little undercooked. Now he's got space here. That's been slipped through. And this Ibrahimovic! It's in!
They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Bale going after that. Lahm gets across and deals with it. Vieira. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, this is a great position! Has another go!
1 minute.
Ibrahimovic is flagged offside. Gullit. Now it's Yamal. Hazard herring after the ball here. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then. And that's been one straight back.
Oh, shooting chance!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Nice control. France have the chance to go the other way. No way through, so back it comes.
Can he finish?
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Canada have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Rice. That's tidy. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Gullit being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a searching pass, and he's been shifted off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank here. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, sweet feet. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
So their
14,
fourth corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 7,
Rice
Cristiano
goes
Ronaldo.
short.
Le numéro 20,
Excellent challenge there,
numéro 19.
uncompromising.
Hazard.
That's put pay to the
À leur
danger.
place, le numéro 17,
France are looking
le
to
numéro
go forward
23,
now.
Le numéro 21, Messi.
Canada
Le numéro
still
11,
have the cards to affect this game.
Attention,
Well, you can only
changement.
assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
And that's aimed into the towering header! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 24.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Look,
Le
only
numéro
time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
France, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up.
And Messi! That is taking no chances there. Messi will not want to lose out. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Changement en cours.
Maldini tries to clear, and he can thump it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Edmilson. Vieira going forward. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, that's superb. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Edmilson. Look at the space here. He is just caressing the ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, Red,
Il y
nice
aura 4
interception.
minutes de temps additionnel.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Adriano. And here's Messi. Adriano proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's neat. And a shot! Nesta. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner. And extra time is next.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8, Vieira.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Changement.
Cafu gets a foot in here. And they're quick to get it back. Vieira. And it's Lam. Adriano is onto it in a flash. Bellingham, who is rarely short on confidence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And it's Hakimi. Rafael Varane. It's Seedorf. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Cafu. And here's Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's nice. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Hakimi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. And it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So nothing yet in extra time to make a difference. This the final 15 minutes for someone to do something. And we're off for the final time. They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Hakimi is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Messi. Nice defending, physical and effective. Tries to pass it through. And this is Pele. Lovely bit of skill. He's free, he has got space. Thuram. Seedorf. Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Another one of football's and how moments.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Bellingham. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Showing great feet there. Can he get it through? This looks promising. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Pele plays it short. And this is Pele.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So here comes the ultimate pressure moment. Penalties are imminent. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Haaland pondering where to put it. And he makes it one each. A swift riposte. Adriano, second to go. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Cristiano Ronaldo, second in line for them.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Romario, the third man up. Oh, no one's saving that.
Well, any penalty converted is a good penalty, so he did his bit there.
We're on to number 3 here. Made it look easy. We're tied at 3 each. Messi, fourth in their queue. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Bellingham is the fourth man to step up. Right in the bottom corner. Some nerve.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Bale is the fifth volunteer. Big character, big moment, big save. Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. Oh, he saved it! And the drama continues. Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Vieira is weighed down with pressure on his shoulders. Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Denied! He's made the save!
Oh, he never looked comfortable over that, did he? It's all about his mindset now.
And that is the end of that.
Well, that's just wonderful, Peter. The pressure was on, but that's just superb mentality. The mindset did stay strong.
Canada have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?